Hi everyone, yeah, I just thought I'd do this quick video now, just to sort of explain a bit about myself. Right, basically, the purpose of this video is I'm going to explain sort of how my interests in geeky things like games, anime, tokusatsu and all that have basically helped through some difficulties I've had in my life. I'm going to start, I was born. I was born in 1990. I'm 27 years old. I was starved of oxygen at birth, and led to me having a range of disabilities. I've had cerebral palsy from birth. It is mild. It's not really caused me many problems, but but I've had numerous operations over the years. I've had two big operations, really, I should say, to help me kind of walk better. It's really a difference. And at the age of 12, after many problems in primary school and secondary school, I got diagnosed with Asperger's. Ways of coping with it were having obsessive interests, as a lot of people with Asperger's and autism do. I've got into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when I was 4 years old, when that first aired on GMTV Saturday. For me that show was like an escape from anything. I couldn't wait for Saturday mornings so I could get up and watch it. I collected all of the toys. And also, I collected all the toys and bought all the videos, collected comics over the years, and I'm still like a huge Power Rangers fan even today. I just saw the new movie a couple of weeks ago and I really enjoyed it. Up until 1999, it was pretty much Power Rangers was my life. It was a big obsession, but then through the sudden explosion of Pokemon, I started following that, collected all the cards, collected the Game Boy games, which I loved playing, I collected all the merchandise, and that introduced me generally to anime. Then when I got Sky Television, I was watching Fox Kids all the time because all my favourite shows were on there. You had Power Rangers, and also all the other Saban, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers, which is an anime I really love. So when I left primary school, basically after so many issues, like teachers just not being able to understand how to properly help me, I was placed in a special school. The first year at that school was really good. I felt really, really in good care. But unfortunately, through year 8, things got tougher, and then from then on, things went downhill. Year 8 was a really tough year. When I went back for year 9, things did improve a bit through me learning to adapt some of my learning methods to tasks I had to do. But that was also the year I had my big operation, which really improved my walking due to my cerebral palsy. And then towards the end of that year, I finally decided I think the best thing for me to do, and this was a decision I made and approached myself, would be to return to mainstream school for year 10 to do my GCSEs. At first, when I mentioned this to my parents were completely against the idea. They, particularly my dad, he said that there was no way you're going back to mainstream school. But I kept pursuing it with my mum, and I kind of convinced her that it could be the right thing to do, even though she did have her doubts. Anyways, when that happened, when it eventually happened, I started on a part-time timetable at my local mainstream school, Key Stage 4 school, and then by the end of year 10 I was completely out of the special school and became a full-time mainstream student again. I still had some issues, but I felt really good. I'd learned a lot about myself by then and how to adapt methods, and teachers were so willing to listen, unlike they were at the special school I was at. Plus, by the end of that year, the special school had actually closed down. Really, because I was already on a part-time timetable, the best thing for me to do would be to attend mainstream school again full-time. And it really proved to be the right thing to do. There were challenges, but it really proved to be the right thing to do. I still maintained all my interests, all geeky things I liked as a kid, like various anime and various TV shows, which were kind of a really good help for me. I was a huge film freak. Was into all sorts of things. I even attempted at making my own documentary based on me and who I am as a person, which was a kind of a fun thing to do. I never actually got around to even editing any of it. I got all the footage. I want to look back at it because it's over 10 years ago now. I still want to look back at it and see if there's anything I could do with it. Right, so as I said, I ended up doing very well in my GCSEs. It proved to be the right thing to do, to return to mainstream school. And then after that, I went to college to study media. And this is where things started going a bit downhill again. I really took on too much, going straight onto an A-level standard course, and all the work, all the deadlines, all the stress just got on top of me, and I ended up becoming quite seriously ill with stress. And then so after the first year, I was just a complete mess and really need to get some help. But things, as I say, geeky interests, things like, maintaining my interests in, anime, video games, tokusatsu series, really helped me through it. But I was in such a mess. I was under the impression I shouldn't really go back. But then when I did decide to go back, I had a reduced timetable for the second year, and that actually ended up working out really well. The stress was very reduced. Of course, the second year was when I turned 18, and when I turned 18, I did sort of push myself to become a bit more independent, such as going out and meeting people, going into pubs, and it was just a great experience, becoming more of an independent. I still had some problems, but I ended up leaving college with a National Certificate in Media in 2008. Then I started becoming really independent, like learning to travel by myself, and also starting to make plans for getting into work. That's kind of where I'm going to leave aside the personal stuff at this point. I'm just saying, I'm now living on my own. I've been living on my own for just over 4 months in my own flat, and I really am enjoying it. Over the years I've just maintained and developed new interests in lots of different things. Like I've become a very mad anime and manga fan now. I collect it mainly. I buy lots of manga books, watch lots of anime on Netflix and on DVDs. I've made lots of good friends who are interested in the same thing I am, mainly over the internet, and everyone's very supportive, so that's really good. I really am in a really good place at this time, and I actually will be attending the convention TF Nation this year, where I'm going to be hopefully meet some people, some friends I've made online. I really am looking forward to it. A big, great thing for me to do. And when when I get things on this channel, proper user stuff that I like, and also updating more stuff that just happens if you're interested. Anyways, this is where I'm going to leave it for now. Okay.